What's up, everybody, and happy Father's Day. This video is going out because Casey Kabansky, I just saw your post within our group, and I want to say that I'm really proud of you. And I want to just take some time to respond to what you just did. So, one of the reasons why I really love health coaching and growing a business of service and serving people is because if you do this business at a high level, and basically, hopefully, once we start coaching, your business coach sits down with you and you guys draw out a structural tension chart. Basically, the structural tension chart outlines the things that you really want for your life and not the things that we've just kind of settled for. And in order to start getting those things, the number one thing we have to do is overcome fear and discomfort. That's the number one limiting factor, which robs us from reaching our full potential. This is something I didn't know 3 years ago. I thought that I was a fairly fearless type of guy, but then I started to realize that I had a ton of fears. One of my first fears was simply getting on the phone and doing a practice call with my business coach. But as you, Casey, and the rest of you guys that are listening to this continuously overcome those discomforts, what you'll start to realize is that fear is fake. It's false evidence appearing real. That's basically the synonym for it. And once you start to overcome these little boundaries that hold you back, then it doesn't just penetrate within your coaching business, it actually starts to penetrate into your life. So having those conversations that may have held you back with maybe a family member, you start to realize that those aren't really even true, those voices that's holding you back from having that conversation. Making a financial investment that you may have been afraid to make before in the past, you start to realize that that's not true. That's just that voice in your head that's holding you back. Um, Maybe giving a large sum of money to one of your favorite charities, that's you've really wanted to do, but you've been scared of that because you didn't know if you would basically reap what you sow. That starts to go away because you started to understand how to control these thoughts within your head. So one of the things that I've learned from being a health coach over the last 3 years is I've gotten really good of making myself push through these fearful situations. And every time I do it, I expand as a person. And because of that, more people are able to be helped. I'm able to go out and affect more lives because I'm not scared to do it. I'm able to speak to a physician now to where 3 years ago I would have been scared to do it, but I'm able to speak to them in a way because I know that I know. And so that's the same thing that's going to happen to you, Casey. A lot of you guys that maybe are watching this have made the decision not to go to national convention. And the number one reason why you made that decision is fear. It's fear of asking for the days off of work. It's fear of maybe just taking those days off of work and facing the consequences. It's fear of asking a family member that maybe you've had a rocky relationship with to watch your kids. It's fear of making a financial investment. It's fear of success. It's fear of going out and finding a few more clients to help bless their lives so that you could actually make it out there. And once you start to overcome a lot of these fears, you start to realize that really there are very few rules, and only rules that are governed to you are the ones that you allow to be put on yourself. So Casey, I'm really excited for you as you start to overcome all of these little hurdles. I know Jay Nava is going through them right now. You're going to look up in about 3 years and find that you're an extremely strong person. And you're going to, and in order to do that, you're going to stretch yourself every single time. And every time you stretch yourself, you know what fills up that gap? Blessings. Everything that you said that you wanted within your structural tension chart. But for those of you guys that are listening to this, if you don't allow yourself to overcome those fears, then you know what's going to happen. Your growth is going to stay just like this. And you know what's going to be in there? The same thing that's in there now. So there's certain things that you want right now that are never going to fit inside of here because it's already clogged up, because this is where your development is. And then only way you can expand your blessings is to expand your development. And the only way you can expand your development is to overcome fears. So I really hope that this helps. Casey, I'm really proud of you. I know that this has been a block for you since day one. And it's been I don't even know how long, maybe 4 months. And I think you're starting to overcome it. And if you just stick around along with you others, you're going to see that this health coaching thing, this healthy body, healthy mind, this is part of the healthy mind, by the way, overcoming these limiting beliefs will always get you to whatever healthy finances you desire in your life. So I wanted to take a minute out on this Father's Day. I've been literally watching videos all day. Amanda's done a great job of allowing me to have rest today. And so I just love you all. I love that we are overcoming these belief systems that we've placed on ourselves. And every time we do that, you know what happens is more people are allowed to be touched, and more people wake up every morning feeling good about themselves because we're in the perfect business. I'll talk to you guys soon.